G'day beautiful people, thought I'd just take you along for a little walk today. Never actually been all the way up this hill, been up all the other hills around Nelson, but it's first time for coming up this one. It's a pretty good view from up here though. Thought I'd show you the entrance. Yeah, so it's saying these big redwoods were planted in 1933. Big old redwood. On that sign it says the biggest redwood that's cut down in America was 115 metres tall, 9 metres diameter. Biggest one up here that was ever cut down is 1.7 metres diameter, 43 metres. Look at the size of that thing. You can't even see how big it is in the picture, but yeah, it's a monster. Even the gum trees are pretty big around here. Panoramic. Can't really tell, but it's got a massive taper on the bottom of this one. Right at the bottom it widens nearly twice as wide. And a bush bash, check out the stream. Hopefully I don't slide on my ass. Nice little creek. There's always lots of ferns and that sort of thing around the creeks. Not sure what kind of mushrooms or fungus they are. Might be the biggest two trees up here, I think. Can't even see the top. We'll try out the dual recording camera. See what I see. Catch the nudes making out together. Bit of a flat spot here. Nice picnic table. Yeah. Plenty of redwoods in here. It's all protected, so should be here for a while longer. Gets quite steep this bit, but then it gets to a little skid site. Have a good panoramic. Bit of New Zealand. It's a bit of a tunnel of ferns before we get into the light. Here we are. First skid site up here. There's tracks that go up all these hills almost. That's protection for all the native wildlife for reintroducing and protecting. Wondered what it was the first time I seen it. I was like, oh, it's random, middle of nowhere. Thought I'd just show you where I'm going. And go up this track that takes you up there. And there's tracks that straight all along the hill and stuff up there. Should be a good view. Test out the zoom and stuff. Little fangtail. Just about landed on my shoe before. Probably about 3/4 of the way up the hill now. It's a pretty good view from up here. That's Rabbit Island in the distance. Mapu and Ruby Bay behind it. Yeah, it's a nice day. Not even breaking a sweat. Yeah, I think I might keep going up till I find the view. Another sign just about at the top of the hill. A few different options. There, you can walk to the Mai Tai Dam from here. That's where I was in the other video. It's quite a big walk from here. 5 hours. It's a bit of a overnight hike going. Starting to open up a bit into the view. Should be a good view up here by the look of it. Oh yeah. Just need to find a little window. Maybe there's one further. Man, there's a really nice straddle along here. Got a view. The trees are a little bit high to see the whole thing on the camera, but I'll try to hold it up. Yeah. How's that for a view, Nelson? And It's so peaceful up here. There's that industrial side in Tahuna, I think. The airport towards the sea. Thought this was the top of the hill, but it's looking like up there. That's where the view is. Keeps double backing on itself, so probably another half an hour to get to the top. You can see the quarry from here. That's the other. I came up through the brook. But yeah, that's the quarry on the bottom of the Grampians. I think it's the Grampians. Might be wrong. Yeah, just gotta record it along here. Look at that for a view. Looks good on the camera, but still not as good as real life. I think it's starting to go back down now. I wanted to get to the very top, but I don't know if you can. I think that's a good vantage point. Otherwise I'll end up walking back down the hill and have to walk up and down again. Film it in case I'm full of mass, might be good. As long as I don't drop the phone, I'm happy. Bit of a scree slope. That's all good. Oh, some goat tracks. Well, this whole thing's probably a goat track. And if I had $1 for every time I followed an animal track to nowhere, almost that. Oh. Last bit of course. Oh, well, there's a road up here. Oh no, old road. That was easy. Pace, easy. Last little bit of bush bashing. Let's see what the view is. Just found a really easy, not steep at all, shortcut to take me to the top of the hill. So, yeah, we'll see what the views are at the top. Do the full panoramic. This is about as high as you can go. It starts heading into the trees and we're pretty much higher than all the other hills apart from this one coming up. That one there looks like the highest around here. Pretty get to it if you bush bash, but I've only got a bit of water on me. That'll make me down. Yeah, and that's the view. $1 million view right there. Now they say there's a housing crisis. Look at all that wood, all that land, all the people willing to build themselves a house, but the government won't let you. Wonder why. Alright, I think I'll walk back down the hill now. Easier going down than up. Yeah, she's pretty steep, bit of bush bashing. Probably end up going down a different way than I came up probably. See you at the bottom. It's times like this I wish I never sold me mountain bike. Would have been a 3-minute ride down here. That's alright there. Like I said, I'm just following a different animal track, but they lead to the road because the animals like running along the road. Nice and easy for them. Yeah, I don't slip over. It's a bit wet. Yeah, One last look. Back in the shady forest now. It's a bit warm today. The old trusty work boots today. It's a bit muddy. Got good traction. Yeah, back down in the forest now. Build a few houses out of that bit of redwood. Not that they do. These are all protected, luckily. Yeah, nice and straight. See the top of those two. Massive. Be a good tree hut up there. Right, back up. Home sweet home. Yeah, she's a bit of a mess at the moment. I'll give it a clean up and edit the video, and that'll be me. Well, back at home, edit the video and probably have an early one, I'd say. Oh well, thanks for watching. See you next time.